Calling you a radical, the greatest day in Weber State football history. He was the greatest player until Taron Johnson and Rashid Shaheed. Trevon Smith beat to death in a jail cell. I have one of his real jerseys signed by him. So this is the greatest day in Weber State alumni playing in the NFL history by far. So as you know, I'm friends with Rashid Shaheed. Really, I'm friends with Taron Johnson. So when Taron played and Jay Hill started this turnaround, Taron was involved in this great turnaround. And Weber State, great. The whole school sucks. I mean, it's corrupt as hell, but not the football program anymore. Jay Hill turned it around, and Taron Johnson was such he just got a pick just now to seal that fucking win against the Chiefs. Well, we have a hook there at Weber State too. Chiefs coach, Andy's wife. So anyway, as you know, I did the video in the stadium on Friday. I have lots of connections. When Taron played there, we'll start from the beginning. I did the play-by-play for KWCR every fucking game. They were horrid. They were the most corrupt, horrid team you ever fucking seen. Taron was on those teams. We watched him. I saw what he evolved to. He went from the worst fucking team in the country to one of the greatest teams, that 2017 team. It got to the point where nobody would even go to his side of the fucking field. He was lights out. I knew what he was. He played against Cooper Kupp. There's a famous photo of him diving across when Kupp gets that touchdown right there, win 14-13. Kupp had two. When they're scoring 50 a game, Taron, I took that picture. So this is the greatest day. So Taron, I got to tell this story because I was fighting AML leukemia, given too much to live. I'm fucking sicker and shit. So I would do the games when I came out, basketball and football. Taron Johnson's number one, not Lillard. And I don't buy your new shit, or I'd have a Rashid Shaheed jersey and a Taron Johnson. I'll make my own. I have a number one jersey, but it's basketball. I changed it to an O for this guy. By the way, this guy's NFL material. So is McPherson. By the way, I want to send this to Rashid. His contemporary, Hayes Hadley, who's right there, my neighbor, who was just tearing it up this year on kick return, just going crazy. Was carried off the field yesterday. But anyway, so Taron, my little grandson's a little baby, and he'd come to the games with me, oh God, haywire. By the way, you should see him play football. Oh my God. He's as tall as I am already, but he got to be really close friends with these guys when he was little, and I did. So the cheerleaders will say, because I always had him, tending him, it's a long story, central line hanging out of my jugular vein. He'd get down on the football, so the cheerleaders would watch it was the Mud Dogs. He gets it right on the track during the game. One of the only home games that we were freaking won in years that they were playing, I'll think of it, not Sam Houston, excuse me, no. The other, remember the Alamo guy. And that one of the few games they won, and Taron's got him picked up. He just got the pick. This is how pathetic Utah is and how fucking scouts and Utah media is. When Taron picked it in the playoffs, the 106 fucking pick six, everybody was all over KSL talking about blah blah. Not one of them realized he played here. And you could take Utah and stick it in there. Oh yeah, crowd was huge. Fuck, they beat fucking USC. Fuck, USC's got the worst fucking defense I ever saw. They ain't gonna beat fucking UCLA. UCLA already kicked their ass. They're not gonna beat Oregon. There again. Ain't going nowhere. So you can get all the real football, and this proves it. The fucking players, And I want to talk about how pathetic the scouts are, and then we'll talk about Rashid today. Rashid, let's talk about this real quick. So I did that video in the stadium, and I'm like, I'm close friends with Rashid. Greatest player in the history of Weber State football, bar none. Everybody knows it. Undrafted. Ripped Achilles, they blame it on, but these scouts are that fucking stupid and that pathetic. You know what pick Taron Johnson went? 169. You know what Cooper Kupp went? 119. You know what Tom Brady went? 199. You know what Joe Montana went? I go on and on. How about Trey Kill? You know where he went? Did he play for a community college? 100 and something? 6 fucking round? Rashid, Shaheed, unfucking drafted. So I email and I know. So when one of the linebacker coaches, I know all the coaches personally. I mean, these contemporaries, these videos are very. I don't speak in contemporary form. I don't give a fuck. They all know me because I'm the guy there and always have been, and they fucking know it. One of the coaches went with him. Remember how bad Buffalo was? By the way, I was always a fan of Josh Allen. He played right or fucking Wyoming, and they were good. Everybody's like, oh, bad mouth and Josh. I'm like, oh, no. Fucking, I remember the linebacker coach was back here, and he says, no, Kev, we got fucking talent. We're going to be good in a fucking few years. And, oh, boy, Taron just got a pick just now to seal the deal against the fucking Chiefs. Rashid Shaheed. So I email. He makes the practice squad. I like, if you're not going to fucking play him, fucking trade him. Because I have a connection there. The fucking Saints that used to coach here. What the fuck's the matter with you fucking guys? They activated him yesterday. His first touch. His first play, he's going outside, he's wide open. Dalton fucking throws the ball 15 yards out. Well, that's what Dalton does. So somebody, a coach, is smart enough to put him in the fucking backfield. .44 yards, so fucking lightning blade. He's the fastest, could be the fastest guy in the NFL. For real, for real. He's trying. Why aren't you gonna let the greatest kick returner in the history of football? What the fuck do these stupid fucking scouts want? I've done so many videos, and you know I know Rashid personally. He's a San Diego guy. By the way, the San Diego fucking that thing. Baseball metaphors matter. It's got to be the greatest upset in fucking baseball history. Dodgers win 111. Clayton Kershaw chokes again. You know Matthew Stafford and Clayton Kershaw played 7-on-7 together in Texas, and Kershaw was the center. Kershaw throws like fucking Sandy Koufax all season. But when you have a fucking computer manage, you lose. And the Dodgers are the ones who fucking took that to the next level. The computer. You know how many choke artists these fucking Dodgers are? Oh, they won it 1 out of fucking 10 years. They should have won about 8, 9 in a row. Kershaw to the Padres? Fucking Padres, you know, Rashid is from San Diego. And so I did the play-by-play on his 18th birthday in San Diego. They played San Diego State. By the way, the big receiver for San Diego State had a touchdown today. A nice one. It's 6-0. It's a dogfight, ugly. Just ugly. Defense, defense, defense. Michael Anderson set the fucking record for tackles. I mean, Weber State's loaded to the gills. There's probably 10 guys that should be playing in the NFL on this fucking team. We'll see what these dumb fucking scouts do. Get their heads up their ass. Taron Johnson, 169. Cooper Kupp, 119. Fucking Tom Brady, 199. I mean, Tyreek Hill, not even fucking 130 something. Rashid Shaheed is the king of them all, undrafted. So they get him in. First time he ever touches a game, football. First time he's ever in an NFL game, 44-yard touchdown, blows by. Why is he not returning kicks? What the fuck do you stupid fucking scouts want? You know, thank God somebody was smart enough to recognize Taron and take him in 169. But there's fucking tons of those guys up there. This is the greatest day in Weber State fucking professional football history. Lee White. My grandson lives in fucking Bruce Hanley's house. Bruce Hanley, that great fucking All-American who I work for. You know, it's unbelievable. What a day. My grandsons, I called them both, and then I sent that USA Today had the link there, and they're like, oh, you should have seen how far. Because they're friends with Rashid, you know, got to be friends with me. I promoted him. So he's from San Diego. So, you know, I know his dad, his mom, I know all of them. His grandpa was a marquee player at, you got it, the infamous San Diego High School. So, let's see if you can punch yourself. Why won't you fucking put him back on kicks? Well, what the fuck do you want? The greatest kick returner in college football fucking history. And I call him Lightning, I'll tell you why I call him Lightning. So, I call him Lightning Rashid. They're playing Utah, which I hate fucking the University of Utah. I'm not a fan of Whittingham. What the fuck? It's just, all it is USC and UCLA just going and putting on fucking new gear. None of them are from here. Not a fucking player on that team's from here. Weber State, fucking 3/4 of them are born and raised in Utah. So I'm doing the game, or Utah game, opening kickoff against Utah and mediocre Whittingham. He busted, touchdown. Runs the opening kickoff back. Fuck, one of the worst lightning storms in the history of this fucking city. Boom. I mean, almost hits the stadium. knocks the lights out, knocks everything. It's in the afternoon, it's daylight. They have to postpone the game for like fucking an hour. Whittingham was fucking pissing down fucking both legs, gathering them up and regrouped. He's a game changer, just like Taron Johnson. This is the biggest day in Weber State football history. And this guy, I've been always in his camp. Everybody's all about playing in a boot. You know, he played with Rashid, but they had an offensive coordinator who didn't know what the fuck he was doing. They have a good one now. And this guy's healthy. Fucking played in a boot for 2 years. And by the way, there's another NFL wide receiver. His name's fucking Ty McPherson. Bronson Barron to McPherson. I'm the guy that, and everybody laughed at me. I says, he'll be the big Sky MVP. Everybody picking him fifth, whatever. It's incredible. You know, again, these NFL scouts are fucking morons. My grandson just called me because I was out here going to do a video about Rashid's first touchdown. First touch, 44 gone. Watch it, watch it. You ever seen anybody run like that in your life? Maybe Bob Hayes. He's a transformational player, and I did the video in the stadium on Friday. You could see me about halfway through. I'm like, by the way, if you're not going to play fucking Rashid, fucking trade him. And I'm friends with one of the coaches, and I sent it to him. And, you know, he watched it. He told me he did. And, again, the NFL scouts are fucking pathetic. You know, where's your sending off your football? San Diego. You know, I got this football at the reactor, sending off there, as you know. As I use it, I call it the nuclear football. So I'll be in San Diego soon. Padres it's one of the greatest upsets. And then, by the way, Rashid's from San Diego. I know his dad, I know his grandfather, and so the greatest baseball player of them all, the most beautiful of them all. Ted Williams, born and raised in San Diego. How come you don't talk about him? I love Tony. I drink at Nick's, and I like that 394 right there. And I can't drink more than 2 beers, or since I've got cancer, fighting cancer. Snowball chance in Hill. Where's your 408? Where's your statue of fucking the greatest hitter in the history of fucking baseball? By the way, besides maybe Ty Cobb, he had 408 and 406 2 different years. Had the most beautiful swing. You ever seen anybody run more beautiful than Rashid Shaheed? Fucking biggest day in Weber State football history as far as NFL goes. Lee White. He got a ring for the Jets. Jonah Williams got one for the Rams last year. He's off that same team. And they got, Bronson Barron's fucking, he's 6'6". I'm telling you, he's NFL material. And I'm the only guy. Everybody else badmouths and fucking whatever. Not me. I'm good at evaluating talent. Always have been. Always have been. Always. I coached for years and years, and I've been at Weber State the whole time. These scouts are this fucking pathetic. Taron Johnson, draft pick number 169. Huh. Drake Hill, 130 something. Tom Brady, 199. They're fucking pathetic. Cooper Kupp, 119, I believe. Taron and Cooper played against each other, and they were epic battles. Epic. And, you know, we knew what fucking... Anybody in the Big Sky knew what the fuck Cooper Kupp was. Fuck, he'd score 4 or 5 touchdowns a game. The only guy that scored more touchdowns in the history of fucking Big Sky football is that guy. And he was a beast. He's dead, beat to death in a jail cell. Where's his name up there? Got addicted to pain pills because we probably pounded his brains and speaking to you. Trevon Smith. So I'm fucking thrilled for them both, but especially for Rashid. I knew all of it. Who can do that? His first touch. So he runs like Ted Williams. Ted Williams is the most beautiful swing in history. Let's see if you can go Ted Williams. Ted Williams' last at bat in Boston because they treated him like shit at the end. His last AB, he jacks one out. He walks out, dug it. He didn't tip the hat. He went. That's what he should do in San Diego. Where's a fucking statue of him? You know, the Padres, it's one of the greatest upsets in fucking baseball history. 22 games behind it. You know how many times they played the Dodgers this year? This is the only series they won against them. Take your computer and fucking the Dodgers fucking managers. Take your analytics and your iPad and your computer and stick them in your fucking ass. I'm so fucking glad they fucking lost. By the way, Chavez Rabin, Governor Olson, who battled the fucking Dodgers. Let's see if you can go for it. Ted Williams. Most beautiful scene. Rashid Shaheed runs like fucking Ted Williams swings. Beautiful. Fucking excited. My grandson just called me. I was out here. He says, "You see the end of the Bills game?" I said, "No, what? Taron got a pick to freaking win the game." No. Look, I showed both my grandsons that video of Rashid. You know, my grandson's a wide receiver. You should see him. He's big, tall, fucking. Because he's all Rashid. He has been. You know. Exciting. NFL scouts are fucking pathetic. And they're getting more pathetic. More pathetic. So I'll be in San Diego ASAP. That tadpole fucking jump. We got some work in Santa Fe to do. I ain't going to the fucking game. Fuck, who could afford to? That's where I'll go. Oh, they tore it down. I bought that outside the fucking stadium that day. Fucking so thrilled. Josh Allen, everybody badmouthed him. I'm like, oh no, that fucker's good. Wyoming's been terrible for years, and look what he's done. Exciting. I'm going to send this to these guys. You know, I don't give a fuck if 10 people watch. Wow. Again, it just proves how pathetic the NFL fucking scouts are. Tom Brady, 190, and he was all that at Michigan. He was all that. They just missed it. They always miss it. Cooper Kupp, Fauquier University, Utah. Shit, all it is fucking USC and UCLA fucking. The third party just goes boop and moves it up to fucking University of Utah and puts on red fucking gear. Not Weber State. This league that Cooper Kupp played in, Taron Johnson and fucking Rashid, real football. It's a real tournament. I mean, it's the real fucking thing. One last time. I got all kinds of autographs. I was at every game he ever fucking did. I got, when he broke the record up there, the most thing, autograph ticket. You know, he's always, you know, even when he tore that out, I filmed that. Exciting. Exciting. If you're not going to let him run back kicks, and you're not going to play him on every fucking down, fucking trade him, Saints. I don't have to make me a Saints uniform. I never liked the fucking Saints, but we got to reform now. I like the Bills, fucking, you know, but in the old AFL. There's about, well, fuck, I take it back. There's 10, 15 players up there. Mark my words, that are on the field right now that will play in the NFL. Mark my words. Because Cooper Kupp, Taron Johnson, and Rashid Shaheed had to hit these dumb fucking scouts over the fucking head with an anvil. These scouts are pathetically stupid. Ask Hill. Where'd he go? I mean, you're talking the best 5 or 6 fucking players in the NFL in the last 20 years were 6th, 7th fucking rounders. Rashid Shaheed. Undrafted. Stay in tune.